All right, and then if I could also just get your breakdown of the UFC 300, Jamal versus what's his name?
Yeah.
I'm already
Actually,
forgetting his name.
let's
Alex.
do that, and let's do. I'm not gonna do the full breakdown
Yeah, yeah.
of the one, but let's do this weekend too because I fuck with Chris Curtis. I fuck with Chris
Okay.
Curtis. You
All right,
know,
all right. Let's talk
so
about that one too.
we could just do that main event,
For
right?
sure.
I like this fight between Chris Curtis and Brandon Allen. I think this rematch is definitely going to be one that I feel like it's going to be a little twist because the last fight that we seen it was a striking bout between both of them, right? And what I tell people all the time, you know what I mean, with definitely with Chris Curtis, it's just like you could be doing well, real good, and then all of a sudden it's like Thanos. Boom, he snapped his finger and bro, you just disintegrate. You know what I'm saying? But with Brandon Allen, I feel like he's gonna be trying to switch it up and use his grappling. But the thing about what people don't realize that is Chris Curtis got amazing takedown defense. And I feel like if Brandon Allen is not able to take that fight down to the ground, I think we're gonna have the same incident that we had last time with Chris Curtis just putting them hammers on him, bro, and getting Brandon Allen out of there in pretty much either the first or the second round. But I feel like if Brandon Allen wants to win this fight, he got to move his feet for 25 minutes. He ain't got no choice. He has to move his feet for 25 minutes and just outpoint Chris Curtis. Because if he allows Chris Curtis to get in the pocket or clinch up against him, up against the cage, I think Chris Curtis is gonna have the same redo over with getting a knockout.
Okay.
Yeah,
As
yeah,
far as like jumping around though, I guess, or like not jumping around, but what do you call it? Move and stand on his bike. That's
yeah,
not really
yeah.
his style. He's
That's
more
not
of a
his
pressure
style though.
fighter, right?
Brandon, yeah, I would say that too. He either stand right there in the pocket with you, right? And if you shoot on him, right, and you try to take him down, he's good enough, whatever, to scramble and take your back and RNC. He's crazy with the rear naked choke, right? So if he was to take Chris Curtis back, definitely Brandon Allen all day, right? But I don't see Brandon Allen being able to take Chris Curtis to the ground where Chris Curtis will have to give up his back, right, to try to get to his feet and give up his neck. I just don't see it happening. And with Brandon Allen, like I said, he definitely has gotten better on the feet. His striking is good. It's just that like I said, that boy Chris Curtis, that nigga hit hard. And I speak from experience. And it's like so sad because I remember when I first seen Chris Curtis, right? And I think he fought Phil Halls. He fought Phil Halls. And and I was just watching the fight and I was seeing how Phil was doing. I was like, oh, okay, 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 okay. Because it was my weight class at the time at 185. And I was like, oh man, I'll be working on these dudes. And I had my boy Mo, who used to actually train with Chris Curtis back in the day. He said, "Hey man, Chris got them hammers though and all this other stuff." I'm like, "Man, that nigga ain't gonna do shit, bro. Like I'll be putting all type of combos on his ass." Fast forward, you know what I'm saying? But it's I can laugh about it now. Like it shit don't even matter. But that's where it just comes to like to the point where you got to respect somebody for what they do, right? Because if you just go out there and don't respect them for the tools that they have, guess what? They're gonna make you respect them, right? At the end of the day. And with that being said, with Brandon Allen, it's just like that's gonna be in the back of his mind, as it should be in the back of his mind, that hey, if I just keep this dude off me and I just keep him at the end of my punches, I'm gonna be good, right? Because Chris Curtis don't know how to get inside. He don't know how to unless because he said he been working on that. So we'll see. We'll see. He said he's been working on that. So, but regardless, though, he don't really know how to get inside the pocket and move his feet. He just know how to stay stationary and he got that nice Philly shield and big ass shoulders, defend his whole fucking head and shit. Because it's hard to get inside on Chris Curtis. His defense is stupid good. I give him that, right? But regardless of that, he doesn't know how to advance in the fight to be able to push and be a pressure fighter. He sits and wait. He's actually a counter puncher, if anything.
I think that's how he got Brandon, right? I think he
All
clipped
of
him or
us,
something.
all of us, nigga, all of us.
Yeah. So with
He caught us all coming in wide open.
what's his style? Like what does he do? He like waits for you to throw a shot and then he just like
Yeah,
fires in between.
he's very plotty, right? Like he's like this right here, but he stands right in front of you. And if you fight in the box with him, like I said, he doesn't move, but you hitting shoulders and forearms and elbows, but you ain't hitting none of this, right? Because you can't get inside. So he just waits. He just waits for his opportunity because all he needs is that one. right? And it might not be fast, it might not be pretty, but that motherfucker touch you. Like I said, it's just you just disappear in the wind.
Yeah, he does have that power. Did you guys train together for this fight? You told me he was going to come down, but there was no footage or anything.
So unfortunately, no, we didn't. I was really hoping that he was gonna come in. But you know, it is what it is. You know, he got his family and he got his baby that he was focusing on. So that comes first. So and I know exactly how he felt, and I know exactly what was going on because I got my own baby on the way. So yeah, yeah. So it's all love, man. It's all love.
Well, dude, is your girl like, what's the deal? She needs you home already or what? Like, you've been gone forever. I was like, you're still
Yeah,
out there
but I
in
mean that's
Michigan?
my girl. My girl, she a soldier too. Shit, you know, because you know this is how we eat. This is how you know I'm able to provide, and she ain't got to work right now. So you know, so she living a good life. You know, when it comes to that. But yeah, she do mess me up, and I'm ready to come back home. Even myself, bro. I need to be around some love. You know. Yeah.
How come you stayed in Michigan just for this like extra week? What's holding you up?
Moving. I'm moving out.
But that's right, your lease came up, right? Or
So
something?
the lease came up. Yep. So this is literally my last day, last night in this house.
Oh, no
And
way.
so yep, yep. So I just been moving a bunch of, dresses and TVs, giving away a bunch of clothes. I didn't know I had so many goddamn clothes, bro. Like I got so much shit that I haven't even worn, just like a bin full of stuff. So I just gave all that shit away to Goodwill. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So you didn't have to stay in the RV for this fight camp. The lease is ending
No,
today.
not this time, but I do plan on staying in the next one. Yeah.
Okay.
So not St. Louis one, but after St. Louis, I'm definitely gonna be using this RV for sure.
Parked next to the gym or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So we actually got a camper, a RV camper that's actually not that far from where I'm at right now. That's like literally a mile down the road, and that's exactly where I'm gonna have my RV when I get done.
Okay, okay, for sure.
Yeah.
All right,
Mm-hmm.
that should be fun. Probably like a little
Yeah.
different to get used to, but should be chill.
And I tell people, people like, man, that's not like an odd thing, but my thing is, it's about making yourself uncomfortable. It's something I never done before, and I feel like I can't help but yet again just focus on what I'm doing. You know, if I'm staying in this one little RV, and then I'm gonna have my family with me too, and that's gonna be hard as well. But regardless, though, it just allows us to be together in one place and allows me to focus on what's important, and that's training. That's training. You can't be too comfortable in the RV.
Right.